Okay, welcome to the unboxing video for this LG ultra-wide monitor. I'm really excited about getting this monitor because I have one of these at my office, and when the pandemic started, we had remote login, but when I logged into my computer at the office on my notebook, which is actually a 17-inch notebook, because it was an ultra-wide, it was really tiny on the screen, so I really effectively couldn't work from home. So this is probably going to help me a great deal. So let's go ahead and open this box up and see what we've got inside of here. Got my pocket knife and pop this open. So this box, you got to lay it sideways. You have to read what's on here, and then there's instructions on here. Let's open here. So we are going to open it up as they say, and then inside the box, there's all kinds of warnings here about, not dropping and cracking the screen and making different various adjustments. So I'm going to open this thing up. Looks like we have a base here. So I'll take the base out. So we have something to set this monitor on. It's not too bad. This looks like a paper kind of tape on here. So it's easy to break, and sometimes you have that cellophane tape that's really hard to get through and you got to cut through with a knife. But this one seems to be pretty straightforward, so we've got that there. There's a screw on the bottom, so it looks like we're going to have to screw it in, but you don't need a screwdriver. It's got this little tab that flips up, and then you can just hand twist it. So that looks pretty well thought out. And then this is another bag of accessories. Looks like the power supply. And then looks like there's a user manual and perhaps maybe even some drivers on here. So the Windows tends to download the drivers based upon what it sees. There's some warranty cards and some installation instructions. We'll look at those in just a little bit. Well, this is kind of nice to give you an HDMI cable. So we'll put that aside. And then this looks like some adapters or connectors. We'll find out where we use those. Here's the power supply cable. We'll put that aside, and then here's the power supply. So now, what we got here is we've got looks like the base that's going to go on to that other base, the column. Well, let's take this out, and we'll put this up. And let me just see if I can guess how this goes together. Yeah, puts in here pretty straight, pretty solid, heavy base. So that's probably gonna be really good if this. I keep it from flipping over. I don't really know how big it is, but it looks pretty big inside there. You got that tightened down there. Put this down. I haven't looked at the user instructions yet, so that's promising. And here's the packing material. So far so good. And then we've got the actual monitor. I'm going to be really careful taking this out. It's in one of these static-free bags. Make sure I pick it up by the sides so we don't touch the screen and potentially cause any kind of damage. Take this out. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. So now we just need to figure out, let's push the box aside because now everything's out of it. And we're going to figure out how to put this all together. Alright, so it looks like this is going to attach on to that. And there's some screws in here, so I think I might have to take the screws out to attach it, or maybe not. I don't know how this works, because it doesn't look like there's any screws in here. So it just attaches on there. So, maybe I should have read the instructions more carefully. Oh yeah, okay. So what happened on the back here was there were a couple tabs. I slipped it into the tabs, and then it literally locked into place down here. So it looks like there's a spring load that locks it into place. So that was really super easy. And then it looks like it's friction based going up and down. So far so good. might as well just continue on with this. I can always edit the video down if it gets to be too long. Get the power supply out. I've got a power strip down here on the floor. I did clear off my desk a little bit before the video so that we have some place to put this and it didn't look as dusty and messy as, you know, it could have looked. So we'll connect this into the power opening. And again, haven't needed any instructions because everything is just so intuitive here as we're putting this together. Alright, we'll connect up the rest of the power here. Get the HDMI cable out. And we'll plug this in. And then we plug it into the computer. And then what we'll probably do is then take a break here while I plug it into the computer and have the, you know, all the drivers installed. And then I'll come back and give you an update on how it all went. But it was, at this point, everything is hooked up and ready for me to continue on. So thank you for watching my unboxing video, and I'll be back very shortly.